Awesome. Jimmy, thanks so much for joining us.
Of course.
Jimmy Gordon, not from Batman, huh?
Not from Batman, though I do share the same middle name as well.
There you go.
Interestingly enough.
Wow. That was had their creative hat on.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah,
I like it.
I've never asked my parents about that, if they're big fans of the film. But
Yeah, it's ridiculous. You should check that.
I should.
That wasn't the first thing that came to mind at some point? Wow. Interesting. Well, good to see you. Good to see you here at Web Summit.
You too.
Why don't you tell people about OK Social a bit and about what you do?
Yeah, sure. So, OK Social, we're a motion design studio based in London, working worldwide. We work with creative teams to help them deliver really cool motion projects.
Nice. I like that. A lot of creative teams, a lot of marketing teams that you work with, right?
Yeah, so a lot of agencies.
I'm interested when it comes to all the content that you guys are working on, like how much of this goes into brands building their connections with users, community with users, and what aspect do you sort of play in that? What role you play in this?
Yeah, great question. Now you say it, actually, I realise we do a lot of that. So we do a lot of comms films, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of like hype building, particularly for brands, whether it's internal or if it's external audiences. So a lot of the work that we'll do will be brand launch films, for example.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, external and internal. And it's all about aligning internal teams on new brand identities, getting them excited about the build up for the new launch. And then similarly with external, it's building hype, it's building a buzz and a community around that brand.
Super cool. And I mean, like you said, two different scopes, right? You're handling the internal community and you're handling the external community. That's great. There must be a difference in the messaging and how you're portraying this, obviously. So can you speak a bit to that, and what is the level that you think brands need to push when it comes to their end consumers versus internally, and the motivation difference there?
Yeah, totally. I guess the difference is for the internal teams, it's quite often about getting stakeholders and seniors aligned on the brand's vision. So maybe not necessarily the like public mission statement, but more about what the brand is trying to achieve. And then when it's with the audiences, obviously it's more about connecting with the consumer and telling them what it is that they do and really getting their purpose and their value out. So it's a bit of a different, slightly different kind of story, I say, to both sides.
It's interesting that you touch upon getting value out. I think for me, that's the biggest key also when it comes to community building, and the biggest faux pas I see. Like a lot of brands will go out there, build a community because they're like, I want to have the space where people will talk to me and interact, but if you're not providing the right value proposition for users, then it's really tough for you to actually get them actively engaged in part of it, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, you need to get people to buy in, right? And I think community building is about building people that really all believe and share the same values, right? So yeah, totally agree with that.
Super cool. So you're, other than let's say OK Social, what else are you a part of? I know you're a part of a community of hot sauce lovers. Why don't you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So I guess I do quite a few community projects on the side. So yeah, I co-run a hot sauce festival international. So we're in Cape Town, Lisbon, Amsterdam. Where else are we? Bristol. We're going to be coming to London.
More
Vienna.
locations coming soon. Stay tuned.
We got loads coming up. But yeah, so I run that, and then I'm also involved in a little side gig called Process Events, which is a free, like a community. I say free, it's not free. We run events for budding designers to kind of come and get inspiration and see talks. So like low cost events for people that are not kind of established in the industry yet, basically, to help them kind of like network and kind of get inspiration from design leaders.
Okay, super cool. Which of them is your favorite?
I mean, I love hot sauce.
Exactly. I was hoping you would say that.
I also get quite drunk at those events, which is also fun. I host the raw chili eating contest. But I guess as well, just again on the side of community building. Another thing that I think you guys do as well, big value is podcasts, right?
Yeah.
So something that we started earlier this year, just kind of getting podcasts where we talk about talk with design leaders on motion and branding, and a lot of that aspect I think has really built a community for my actual my job itself in terms of networking and knowing people, etc. So yeah, I think it's super important to build a community. Like you get that long-term buy-in, and you just get people that are like really engaged with a brand through that.
Absolutely. Okay. Nice. Any key learnings you want to share when it comes to community building?
I think just like the word's thrown around a lot, but like just be authentic. Like,
I love it.
I do get sick of that word because I think
I've heard it like 4 or 5 times in my interviews, honestly, in the past couple of days, and I completely agree, though, 100%.
But I think that it's kind of this word that has become a bit what's the word I'm looking for? Like
overused, overhyped.
Yeah, and it's lost its meaning
so
a
casually,
little bit.
yeah.
And people are saying being authentic, but they're doing what they think is authentic.
Yeah.
Being authentic is just really, really being yourself.
Correct.
Lean into your quirks, your weirdnesses. If you're a bit like brazen, you might swear a little bit. Like that authenticity, people connect with that. That's
exactly, and I mean that's how you really form a community, right? At the end of the day, you find your people, you find your crew, your tribe, and that's only when you're actually being authentic and being yourself.
That's it. And if you're not, then you're driving the wrong people, and you're not going to build the community of people that you actually want.
Like I mentioned, I mean I've heard it quite a few times in interviews over the past couple of days, but I think that's also a sign of the times and where we're at, right? Big social media is so divisive, so polarizing, that it's really causing a lot of issues, and this is why people don't know what to trust, what not to trust. Couple that with AI and AI-generated content now, and so half of the place you have the stuff you're watching, you'd have no idea if it's real, if it's not real. So it's really, in my view, that's why at least we do what we do and help build these micro communities, is because I think like you're really giving a space for a brand to have authentic voice and connection and not have their users flooded with so much garbage content that they're not sure what's real, what's not, etc.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think that AI is also driving us, I think, to more genuine human experiences and interactions, because the more the internet is being littered with LLM-based, like, generated content, or as you said, like the kind of video stuff that you don't know if it's legit. Like, I think more and more now people are seeking genuine human-to-human connection, and I think that if you can build a social platform that doesn't have all of that crap, like you said, from like you see on Instagram and whatever, like an actual proper social platform where it is just humans interacting with each other, it's going to build a really good community.
Love it. Okay, I'll finish this off with just a quick rapid fire round.
Okay.
I'll ask a bunch of questions.
I'm really bad at these, so let's go.
I was bad at them too, and then I did a couple in a different podcast or something. And
I've only had one coffee today.
I was like, this is a good idea, why not? Okay, one coffee, we'll get you another one after this, don't worry. All right, let's go. Let's start with favorite place you've lived so far?
Lived, Bristol.
Ooh, okay, interesting, not Lisbon. Favorite place you would like to live? Tokyo. Okay. Top of your bucket list?
Skydive.
Really? Interesting. It's fun. Should do. What's your favorite food?
Nah, that's not a question I can answer. I've got too many.
Okay. What's one dish that you would eat again and again?
It's basic with ramen. I've been into that a lot.
I love
recently.
a good ramen. Okay, love it. Favorite sports?
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding. Nice.
I was just like, it is classed as like an Olympic sport
it's
now.
An Olympic sport. You're good. That's right. You're fine. Favorite type of animal?
Cat.
Okay. One piece of underrated advice that you'd give everyone?
It's kind of coming back to what we talked about like just don't be afraid to be yourself. Yeah, like, I think that we just get caught up in our heads of trying to like look professional or be this person we think other people want us to be. And like one thing I've learned is just the more you lean into your wacky and weird side, the more people are going to connect with you.
Nice. Favorite person at social.plus?
No, you can't make me say that. Not on camera. It's obviously you.
Got it. Love it. Awesome. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate this. And we'll catch up soon, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.